Hi, I'm Donna Glenn, Chief Actuary at NCCI. Today I'll be discussing one of the top concerns expressed by industry stakeholders, and that's the financial health of the workers' compensation system. In fact, one of NCCI's core objectives is to maintain rate adequacy. And what that means is that we're continuously analyzing the industry's data to ensure a healthy and balanced system. Let me say more about that. So each year, NCCI submits loss cost or rate filings in the 38 states where NCCI provides rate making services. And here you can see the average overall change weighted by premium going back to 2018. Here we are in January of 2025. Let's talk about what we're seeing so far for this year. So far, the annual voluntary loss cost or rate filing has been submitted in 34 out of 38 jurisdictions. And the overall change that we're seeing is a loss cost rate level around minus 6%. So recall that loss costs are one component of premium. The other significant component is payroll. After rebounding from the COVID recession, increases in payroll have largely offset the decreases in loss costs. And you can see that here. Since 2022, net written premium has steadied. While the 2025 loss cost decrease of minus 6% is moderate, it will inevitably have implications on the overall net written premium change for the year. Payroll for 2025 will develop throughout the year, resulting from both wage and employment levels. So therefore, overall premium will become more clear as the year progresses. So remember that every state has its own story. So while we're seeing an average of a minus 6% across all jurisdictions, we get a more nuanced picture by considering loss costs and rate changes on a state by state basis. So here you can see the range of 2025 filings. The story in Maryland is minus 13.2%. And in Nevada, an outlier, the story changes to plus 6.5%. In fact, the majority of states you see here have an effective change between 0 and minus 10%. Every state has its own story. Across the country, the most significant driver of these loss cost decreases continues to be favorable loss experience, predominantly driven by frequency declines. And we've also seen wage increases that have persistently been outpacing changes in workers' comp costs. So while the financial health of the system is a top industry concern, we know that medical inflation and the economy are also top of mind for industry stakeholders. I'll share the latest analysis and insights on wages and employment levels in my next update. These additional industry concerns are ever-present considerations for the workers' compensation system, and we are always looking ahead for indicators that may disrupt the system. As always, if you're interested in learning more, we have a multitude of resources available for you on ncci.com. There you'll find the latest workers' compensation insights and information from NCCI, the source you trust.